My name is Ombokea, an author of 4 books. The first was Hyena, the second one, Sins of Our Fathers, the third, Fragments in a Kaleidoscope, and the latest one, Women and Their Pastors. Today, we are outside Limuru Town, that's my hometown. That's where we decided to do our maiden episode at the tea plantation. Other than Limuru Town being a place of great people, great weather, and great vegetation, case in point, the Mugumo tree we have in front of us, it is also the birthplace of some of the greatest literary giants we have around. It is the hometown of Ngugi wa Thiong'o, Emperor Shiko, and yours truly. On this channel, we get to take walks with these people. We get to talk about their books. I get to introduce you to the land that is Limuru and beyond, the sounds and sights that make Kenya a beautiful land. One of my favorite spots on my walks is the plantation, our sister hut, where you live in a distance from urban life. Flora is a plenty here, but so is fauna. Some of it is bound to come across ants and the occasional chameleon, a creature I am terribly afraid of. The path goes past a small forest with more than 15 species of indigenous trees. The site for so is in a land where every other tree you come across is a member of the introduced exotic nation. This is one of the many majestic Mugumo trees around. Mugumo tree, whose English name is the strangler fig or the wild fig, is a member of the fig tree family. It is regarded holy among the communities around Mount Kenya. Elders perform sacrifices under the Mugumo tree when beseeching the Almighty for various things, for example, rain. To this day, it is revered by the community, and it is considered taboo to cut one down or use it for firewood. One thing I have noticed is that they seem to be very prevalent in the plantation as opposed to the surrounding farmland. Legend has it you can never plant a Mugumo tree, chooses where he wants to grow. Here, I was hunting for the seeds, and as many as they were up on the tree, I did not find any on the ground. Confirm in the comments if the legend bears any truth. Away from the plantation, another notable Limuru landmark is the Karanji Stairs, all 300 or so of them. Apart from being popular with the fitness community, they not only ease the steep climb to the Karanji area, but also made it all weather. Myself, prefer going down than out.
One of the imposing buildings in Limuru is Jengi Plaza, which houses Docklands Hotel. Here's a fun fact. Docklands is where I launched my first 2 books, Hyenas and The Sins of Our Father, in May of 2024.
The single largest industrial private employer in Limuru Town is the Butter Shoe Company, with an estimated workforce of between 2,000 and 2,500. Bata Shoe Company is a multinational which was founded in the year 1894 in what is today the Czech Republic by Thomas Bata and his siblings Antonin and Anna. In Kenya, Bata opened their first stores in the year 1932 in Nairobi and Mombasa. They later opened a shoemaking factory in 1939 in Mombasa, which was later closed, and they moved to Limuru. The Bata Shoe Factory in Limuru was opened in 1942 and up to date remains the single largest shoemaking complex in East and Central Africa.
Hey, glad to see that you're still here with us. Thank you for staying this far into our first episode. As you probably can tell, it was meant to be a glimpse into things to come, an introduction, if you will. In our future episodes, we intend to host different authors who will not just take walks with, but get to learn more about their work, their lives, amid other fun activities. Do recommend to us which authors you love to see on our episodes. Each episode will take us to a different spot as we showcase the beauty of our land and beyond. In the meantime, have you read any of my books? If you have, thank you very much, and please do let me know which your favorite is. If you've not, never too late. As earlier stated, I have so far published 4 books. Hyenas published in 2023, The Sins of Our Father published in 2024, Fragments in a Kaleidoscope in 2025, Women and Their Pastors in 2026, and a 5th one which is expected early 2027. All my books can be found at Nuria Bookstore, Banga Bookstore, or Amazon, or you can just reach out to us for signed copies. Well, this brings us to the end of this episode. I do hope to see you in our next one. But until then, stay reading. Bye.